Suppose Christ should abide in every heart and selfishness in all its forms should be banished from the church. What would be the result?
Harmony, unity, and brotherly love would be seen as verily as in the church which Christ first established.
Christian activity would be seen everywhere. The whole church would be kindled into a sacrificial flame for the glory of God. Every Christian would cast in the fruit of his self-denial to be consumed upon the altar. There would be far greater activity in devising fresh methods of usefulness and in studying how to come close to poor sinners to save them from eternal ruin. Should we dress in plain, modest apparel without reference to the fashions? Should our tables at times be set with simple, healthful food, avoiding all luxuries, all extravagance? Should our houses be built with becoming plainness and furnished in the same manner? It would show the sanctifying power of the truth
and would have a telling influence upon unbelievers.
But while we conform to the world in these matters, in some cases apparently seeking to excel worldlings in fanciful arrangement, the preaching of the truth will have but little or no effect.
Who will believe the solemn truth for this time, when those who already profess to believe it contradict their faith by their works?
It is not God who has closed the windows of heaven to us, but it is our own conformity to the customs and practices of the world. The third angel of Revelation 14 is represented as flying swiftly through the midst of heaven, crying,
"Here are they that keep the commandments of God
and the faith of Jesus." Here is shown the nature of the work of the people of God. They have a message of so great importance that they are represented as flying in the presentation of it to the world. They are holding in their hands the bread of life for a famishing world. The love of Christ constraineth them. This is the last message. There are no more to follow. No more invitations of mercy to be given after this message shall have done its work. What a trust! What a responsibility is resting upon all to carry the words of gracious invitation. And the Spirit of the bride say, "Come," and let him that heareth say, "Come," and let him that athirst come, and whosoever will, let him take the water of life freely. Everyone who heareth is to say, "Come." Not only ministers, but the people. All are to join in the invitation, not only by their profession, but by their character and dress. All are to have a winning influence. They are made trustees for the world, executors of the will of the one who has bequeathed sacred truth to men. Would that all could feel the dignity and glory of their God-given trust. He cried also in mine ears with a loud voice, saying, "Cause them that have charge over the city to draw near,
even every man with his destroying weapon in his hand."
And he called to the man clothed with linen, which had the writer's inkhorn by his side. And the Lord said unto him, Go through the midst of the city, through the midst of Jerusalem, and set a mark upon the foreheads of the men that sigh, and that cry for all the abominations that be done in the midst thereof. And to the others he said in mine hearing, Go ye after him through the city, and smite. Let not your eye spare, neither have ye pity. Slay utterly old and young, both maids and little children and women. But come not near any man upon whom is the mark, and begin at my sanctuary. Then they began at the ancient men which were before the house,